Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
There's a push for the National Construction Code to make the 2-to-1 ratio of female to male toilets mandatory. This is a thing.
Well, the way you phrase this is finally we're going to get enough toilets. It's a huge frustration for women. Say you go and see a show at the State Theatre or the Lyric Theatre or wherever. Say you're seeing a show. There's an interval. For you to get to the toilet and maybe get a drink and maybe say hello to a friend, you can't do any of those things without anxiety. Maybe they need to put the bar in the toilet so at least we can cut out one of those steps. Mm-hmm. But it's incredibly difficult and men don't understand this. Women queue for ages to get to the toilet. Guys just walk past us and go into the men's. It actually has been a disgrace. So the National Construction Code is realising this. The National Construction Code these are the people who are in charge of putting mirrors on the back of hotel toilets so you just have to look at yourself when you're on the toilet.
That's weird.
I know.
Especially for the guy.
Because when you're doing too.
Yeah, but when you're looking into if it's which place are you talking about?
Well, I'm talking about every hotel you ever go to. You have to look at yourself when you sit on the toilet. Get it right.
These are the times we're living in now.
But anyway, there is a National Construction Code, and they're trying to make this more female friendly, make it mandatory. Women, 34 times more likely to have to queue up for the toilet. Women are half the population. They go to the toilet more often. It's known. This is data. We spend longer in the bathroom than men. Women account for 80% of people with incontinence. Thank you, children. And yet somehow access to public bathrooms for women is so low. Women spend on average so much longer waiting in the toilet and waiting in line compared with men. So look at this statistic down here, Brendan.
Well, it's not me that's doing this.
This is theatre capacity. So it exponentially grows the bigger the theatre is. If you go to a 5,000-person theatre, women are queuing 10 minutes longer than men to go to the toilet.
Yeah.
And if there's a 10-minute interval, how long's an interval in the theatre? 20 minutes, something like that?
Yeah, 15 to 20.
Yeah, and they're already dinging the bell to get back and you haven't even gone to the loo yet. It's very, very stressful. So I think this is a great idea.
Of course it's a great idea. Who would disagree with this? The thing is, it's all about plumbing. No, I'm not talking
Female
about
plumbing.
Yeah, and the man plumbing. The men can go to a urinal. A women can't go to a urinal. But the kids these days, the men use the stalls now. They can't stand at the trough like when I was a kid.
So are men taking longer in the loo these days?
Yeah, because So
maybe that's why they're looking at, let's build more toilets because men need
Because of the men. Are they indeed men?
Well, they've made all these she-wees and things like that.
Yeah, that's our next
funnel.
thing.
But that's when you're travelling and you're on a crowded train or, whatever.
Or you're in a kibbutz.
For a man, the world is your toilet. It's not so for women.
It's good to be the king.
Isn't it just?
I'm just thinking if we came up with the perfect female urinal, the fumeral.
How would that work?
I don't know. I was just looking at the ones in here.
Well, sit on it.
No, you could.
Which is called a toilet.
You could straddle it. Maybe that's what we should do. We'll do that during the news. Because that couldn't go wrong.
That's the other show, Brendan.